Hello, everyone. Welcome back to This Isn't Normal, or as I don't even know what the name of this is. I'm going to be passing off to Beth in a moment, but I just want to say thank you for bearing with us in these strange, turbulent times. We made a collective decision that we would kind of put the main show on hiatus while our recording situation was a bit up in the air. Beth has provided something that she's described to me as semi-canon. So we'll see how that goes. But over the next few weeks or however long this little mini shenanigan goes on for, just bear with us because we're in a completely different recording space. Obviously, we have to do it remotely given the times. So bear with us. And we hope that we can just help you guys out a little bit in these Rona-esque times. Thank you. Tell a friend about This Isn't Normal. This is my ad break. Beth,
Yes.
tell us about...
Tell you.
Yeah.
Do you do you remember what I called it?
I don't remember what you called it. I wanted to hear it from you.
Okay. All right. So the name of this little arc, which like Max said, might become canonical. It kind of just depends on the choices they make and if Max would like to use this in the story or not. But it's called The Bloodied Past.
Yes, that's right.
So let me get started laying this out for you guys. The time the time is now-ish. This story takes place 6 months before the start of season 2.
Okay.
So, but obviously much after season 1. And like I said, so long as I don't step on too many of Max's toes, we'll see if this might become something of use to him down the line. But I just want to see where my boys take it. So to start, Max, why don't you give us a brief introduction of your character?
Yes, so I am playing. I was originally going to play a younger Nancy Needless, but I misjudged how canon this was going to be. So my character's name is Suze Malloy. She is a young lady. She's probably we'll say 21, 22 ish. She doesn't even know. She does know. It's 22. I've decided. She's 22. She is kind of in a weird place in her life. She's never left her hometown. Where does this take place, Beth?
That doesn't really matter.
Okay.
You can be anywhere. You can be anywhere in the United States.
Awesome. She's never really left her hometown. Can it be Sensiba? Is that
It
fine?
cannot be. It cannot be Sensiba.
Of fuck. Okay, no problem. She's never left her hometown of Brittleburg Ington, where she works
Brittle
at
Burgington?
Brittleburgington, where she works at the local pet store.
I see.
She's not even like management or anything. She's just a cashier. She doesn't really know what she wants to do with her life. So she's just kind of like along for the ride right now, trying to figure it all out. Just like I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with this.
Yeah, just you'll see. You'll see.
Yeah.
Mark, can you tell me a little bit about your character?
Oh, I sure can. It's funny that Max was going to go off of, somebody that was in the story because originally, I was hoping that this would take place in the same universe as, our canonical story. So I was going to do somebody who was related to our good boy Marcus, but then I decided against it. So my boy, his name is Pete Plankstonton.
Mm-hmm.
He is 23 years old. He during the day, he's just like your normal, like he works at a bookstore, he's a nice, quiet guy. But then once the lights go out, he's an assassin, and he's pretty good at it too.
He's a whole assassin?
He's an assassin. Yeah. So watch your back, bro. He. What else? What else would you like to know, Beth?
Nope, just that. I just need a basic introduction to your character. Where do they live?
They live in New York,
All right,
just
cool.
like upstate New York,
Brightsburgington?
All right.
Brightsburgington is in upstate New York.
Brightsburgington.
All right, and finally, Will, please tell us about your character.
So my character, their name is August Park. To anyone that they introduce themselves to, they will only introduce themselves as Park. No first names allowed. They currently are working in like part-time retail positions or like waitressing. Please hold, my dog is scratching at the door. Oh my goodness.
What do our characters look like?
I didn't get that far.
I know. I want something for the audience to be able to think about, though. So I'm going to say
Pete looks just like me.
just exactly
Oh.
like you.
He's got a bigger nose.
Okay.
So he's a sexier version of you.
Yes, his bigger nose equals sexy.
Yeah.
That's cool. Suze is like 4'11". And I think she's got like kind of short, curly hair.
Cute. Ow.
Okay, so now my dog is settled, so I can say, Park, works part-time, jumping between like retail jobs and waitressing jobs or waitstaff jobs.
Mhm.
They also, definitely are new in town, for
new in
undisclosed reasons.
What town?
New in town. This town.
Brightsburgington?
Brightsburgington, that's it.
Yes.
That's the new town. They came from California.
That's excellent. Wait, we already have an established town that's in upstate New York for This Isn't Normal. It's Thistle Heights.
Yeah.
Well, now there's also Brightsburgington.
Brightsburgington
No,
is right next door.
Pete's from
It's right next door.
Pete's from Brightsburgington. He doesn't give a shit about Thistle Heights.
Thistle Heights and Brightburgington has like a really, really strong like rivalry going
Like
on.
really, yeah, they do.
Like the high school
bad,
sports teams like bully each other.
They just beat
Yeah.
the shit
Like
out of each
Riverdale
other in
and,
the Denny's parking
the other
lots.
things.
Oh.
Pete got his ass kicked in a Denny's parking lot once.
Rest in
my
peace.
God. I thought
It was by this kid named Ralph Lauren.
Mark, I forgot that you were playing a character named Pete, so I thought you were talking about a guy that we both mutually know named Pete. You were just telling a story about how he got beat up at Denny's, and I was like, oh my God, Pete!
Oh, Pete!
Okay. All right. So those are your characters. That's great. That's wonderful. Tonight, you three are all heading home. It doesn't matter where you are, what you were doing beforehand, because you're just going home. And as you're walking along, down a corridor, down the street, into your building, whatever, things are normal. Things are pretty much average. Your guard is down. You don't really thinking about what's going to happen next. But what does happen next is that a sudden, like, hissing noise hits you just as a cloud of smoke overwhelms you. All three of you crumple to your knees, fall over on your back, on your stomach, whatever. You absolutely lose all motor function. And just as your mind is starting to slip out, you can feel a lot of strong hands grab you and start dragging you away. And after another moment, the smoke fills your mind and it removes all trace of consciousness and will. And you're just nothing.
Well, that sucks.
And then a minute later, all three of you find yourself blinking awake. The light in the room is so bright. It is a harsh fluorescent light that feels like it is jabbing needles into your eyes as you try and blink your way out of this stupor. And to each of you, you are sitting in a somewhat empty, sort of like a police room. There's two strangers that you don't know who the fuck they are. There is a large one-way mirror on the wall, a small TV in the corner above the door, and other than that, there's like one large, one of those metal tables you see on those like detective shows, and then just you guys sitting in some chairs. You're not tied to the chairs. You're just sitting there next to two strangers.
I turn to the strangers and I say, Is this some kind of intervention?
Who are you? I'm not answering your question until you answer mine.
Okay, I'm Suze. Suze Malloy. I work down at the Pet Man Pet Store down on Maple.
I'm new in town. I don't know where that is.
It's off of Birch Bank and Birch Bankington.
Oh, okay. I think I passed by there on the way to work today.
Yeah. Is it still today?
I'm gonna assume so. But we just
looks
won't
down
know.
at his wrist for a watch. He has a watch. Does he still have it?
No.
No? Is
No.
there nothing on him, like all of his belongings were taken?
Yeah, so you're just sitting there in your clothes, like you don't have your phone. If you had some like magic lint in your pocket, that's gone too.
No,
magic lint.
not the magic lint.
Not my magic lint,
All right.
Pete says.
When Suze sees Pete check his watch that's not there, she starts rummaging around in her pockets and says, "Fuck." Okay, no phone, no ID. Were you guys cleared out too? How did you get here? Were you like knocked out, kidnapped, that fun shit?
Sure. Park pats themselves down to see if they have anything in their pockets.
You have nothing in your pockets.
Yes.
Pete, like, just kind of ignores the other two and walks over to the wall. Is there, like, I'm assuming it's just, there's nothing. There's just nothing.
Yeah, so it's just, so the walls, there's like, obviously the 4 normal walls. One of them has a really big one-way mirror. No matter how hard you squint and look through it, you don't see anything. It's just murky black. You can't see. There is a door. There is a TV above in like the corner next to the door. There's a table and there's 3 chairs, and that's it for the room.
Pete goes over to turn on the TV.
Nothing happens.
Nothing.
No.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Nope, keep going. If you're investigating the room, go for it.
Yeah, I was just gonna make a spot hidden to see if I could find anything in the room at all.
Okay, make a spot hidden check.
I got a hard success.
Great. You notice that as you're moving around the room, just looking for stuff, you notice there seems to be something taped underneath the table.
Okay. He pulls it off. What is it?
It is a small metal box with a 3-number code lock pad on it. And as soon as you pull the box out to look at it, the TV above the wall flickers to life, and it's sort of staticky for a minute. It's flashing different like colors, the static itself, and then it cuts to just a dark crimson background. And then the words appear, "Find your way out." And as soon as that hits the screen, the window next to you starts creaking and groaning and bulging out. And near the side, you can see tiny little splinters of glass starting to shatter, and a little bit of water is starting to drip out. And a timer on the TV states that you now have 5 minutes to get out of the room, which I will be starting a 5-minute timer.
Wait, hang on.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Pete groans. He's like, I fucking hate escape rooms.
Oh, no.
Okay, I know we're on a timer here, but Suze looks at Pete and points a finger and says, "How did you know that box was there?"
I just saw it.
You saw it? You just...
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I grab the box and I look at it. There's just like, it's what, a 3-digit like code?
Yes.
All right, I put 690 in.
Nothing happens.
420.
Hey,
Nothing happens.
I was about to say that.
Fuck.
Just
911.
all right.
Incorrect.
Oh,
All right.
you can't even call
well,
the police on that box.
Okay. So while this is going on, Pete, he goes over to the door.
Okay.
Is there a lock on it?
There is a lock on the door. You now are at 4
Okay.
minutes.
Okay. So
Is there any other things around? Like, was there paper with
Nope.
the box or
Nope,
under
it
the
just-
box?
Nope, if you look under the table, all there is like some tape where the box was taped to the table.
What about
Pete
under
checks
the
all
chairs?
You check under the chairs, and I will pause the timer because there are under each chair is a small scrap of paper. I'm going to type out the things on it, and then I'm going to have you guys solve them. You're just going to get one. I don't care which one you do, or if you solve them all together, it doesn't matter. But I just paused it so you guys can solve out my problems.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, I got your problems.
It's
I will
just
solve
Beth's
them.
taxes.
After. Just be sure to read them out loud. I feel like it was a lot easier. I tested this on Adam earlier, and he kept getting really confused with the information. So I was like, I'm just going to type it out so they can read it.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Well, you should probably read it.
I mean, I can.
I mean, if you want, I guess we can all just do it in character. Beth, what's going on?
Beth died.
No, I'm almost
She's
done.
chilling.
Okay. Beth perished.
Little do we know, Beth actually fell asleep.
Just
Take
taking
a quick power nap.
Listen, that's how it be sometimes.
No, I really respect that.
Yeah.
Hope you guys
That's-
don't mind. I'm just gonna take a sleepy real quick.
I was like, Beth, did it take you that long to type that one thing out?
It took me. I had to write all three of them out and not send them at the same time. Anyway, I'm resuming it now.
Okay.
You are now back on the clock. You have 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
All right, so Pete passes
Okay,
these out,
um,
right?
Yes. There's a lot more water like pooling around your feet now as
Wait.
more and more of the glass is shattering.
Can we at least pause so we can read these all?
Yes, you may pause.
Okay,
I have
cool.
paused it, read all three, and then I'm resuming.
Okay. Can I take number one?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. A and B must walk 36 miles in order to escape law officials. A's backpack weighs 50 pounds. B's backpack weighs 15 pounds less. They've walked 27 miles so far. How many miles remain?
Okay, Suze grabs number 2. B's backpack contains 4 human hands and 1 hollowed out human torso. A's backpack contains 3 livers, 2 feet, and 2 human heads. How many people did A and B have to kill in order to obtain this cargo?
A and B have been apprehended by police. An officer offers A $1,000 to turn on B. A different officer offers B $500 to flip on A. How much more money was offered to A than B? Divide that number by 5.
All right, resume.
Okay, 4 human hands
Oh,
and 1
boy.
hollowed out torso.
It's math, and I'm almost done with all of them.
All right, I think mine is 3 because you only have 1 liver, right?
Yes.
3. Okay, number 2 must be 3.
Divided by 5. Number 1 is
Okay.
9, and number 3 is 100.
You have what? No, it's 500 divided by 5?
Wait.
Yeah, it's
Hold
100.
Oh no!
There's only 3 digits.
Unless Beth has Goomba'd us.
Oh God, we're all gonna drown.
We've been got. So like, this is the end.
No, divide that number by 100.
Okay.
My ass.
So then the last one is 5.
So it's 935.
Yeah, 935. Try that.
Did
Try
that,
that
like,
on the box.
Did that little speech that Beth made just come on the TV? Like it was like, oh shit, hold on, that was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens on the TV. They're like, oopsies. 935 does not work on the box.
Okay, it must be B,
539?
right?
Oh, 539 opens the box.
Whoa. Yes.
Okay. I will pause to explain this next thing to you, and then I'm resuming. All right. So you have opened the box, and inside are 3 vials of a strange, murky blue liquid. On the lid of the box that you opened reads the following. You must each drink and swallow the contents of 1 vial. Once all 3 vials are consumed, the path forward will become visible to you. Any deviations to these instructions will lead to your slow and painful demise. Resume. You have 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Okay, I don't like this, but there's literally water pouring in, and honestly, I'd rather die if this is poison than slowly drown. I don't know or care about you two. And Suze chugs the bottle.
Pete downed
Park
it already.
has already chugged theirs.
All right, you've all three drinking them?
Yes.
All right, the minute the last of you swallows all the liquid and the bottles are empty, the TV explodes.
Oh, no.
The front screen blows out. Little shards of glass shatter everywhere. You guys are fine. It doesn't hit you. The TV exploded. But the water's still coming in.
Is there anything in the TV crater?
Are you going to look in the TV crater?
Of course I'm going to look in the TV crater.
There's a small key inside the TV creator.
I grab it.
All right, cool. You have a key now.
I open the door.
The door opens! Woo! You escaped the room! You guys open the door, and all of the water suddenly just gushes out. The window breaks, and a whole shitload of water gushes out, and you guys are sort of swept into the next room. Thankfully, the next room contains a very large grate in the floor that the water eventually goes down, and spluttering and coughing, the three of you look up to see a very tired and now slightly wet-looking man staring at you all from the table. Because this is the exact same room you were just in, except there is one more man.
He runs over to him. He grabs him. He grabs him by the collar.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
And the man looks up at you and he's like, you think this is smart?
I don't fucking care. Who are you?
Well, if you sit down, I would be more than happy to explain the situation to you. By the way, congratulations on finishing with a minute and 50 seconds to go. Glad you guys aren't dumb as shit. That's nice.
Sue's tries to clear some water off of her clothes and says, "Did we get our name on the wall?"
You can have a gold sticker when you're all done with this, sweetheart.
I'm gonna hold you to that. And she takes a seat.
Pete kind of lets him go roughly and sits down.
The man huffs a little and tries to straighten out his crumpled collar, but it's not uncrumpling itself.
Park very hesitantly sits down.
The man sighs and rubs his eyes a little, and he's like, "Okay, my name is Agent Brent Bradleyson. Nice to meet you. But you guys can call me Mr. I'm gonna ruin your fucking life if you don't listen to what the fuck I'm about to say. So just shut your pie holes, and this will be over before you know it. Or Brent. You can also call me Brent. That's also fine. Jesus. I fucking hate doing this, but whatever. You guys have been recruited in the same way an officer might commandeer a vehicle in times of emergency. You have what we need, and the government said it's okay for us to take it. So, here we are. I am sure you all have a lot of questions. I'm sure they don't really matter that much, but I will give you guys each one question before we move on.
I have a question. Are you this charming and likable to everyone you meet?
Absolutely. That's why I've been divorced 3 times.
Perfect.
Either of you chuckle fucks got a question?
So the government said it was okay to take information from us. Did the government authorize a kidnapping as well?
Oh, we don't want information from you. We need you. So yes.
Ugh, fucking hell.
Pete just cuts straight to the point. What do you need from us?
Physically, we needed your bodies, specifically your molecules. Since there's no way to take those from you, safely, we just took you.
Yeah, well, that whole escape room thing wasn't very safe, so it doesn't seem like safety is your main concern.
Oh no, I mean, don't get me wrong here. You guys are, how should I put this, semi-expendable. You are the only people who can help us. You 3 are just the most qualified in terms of your molecular makeup. You guys ever donated blood before? You ever donated blood or had a blood drawn or gotten your finger printed? Ever just have DNA that the government now has access to? Because we took a little bit of everybody's blood in the United States. That obviously gave blood at some point for any reason, really. Just so we could keep like a little track record of, stuff that's going on in the molecular makeup of today's humans. And you three have this really cool mutation, very, very rare, that sort of gives your molecules this really cool thing where you can, I guess if I'm going to dumb it down, like you can kind of time travel safely.
Kind of time travel safely.
Yeah.
Fucking 24 and moi. Ugh.
Pete laughs. Doesn't really have much to say.
Yeah, the guy doesn't give a shit. So before we move on, I guess let me give you a little bit of a backstory. The organization that I work for, and you guys are going to get a kick out of this, I know you specifically will, is called Bad. Bad stands for Biomolecular Advancement Division.
Nah, sure fucking does, doesn't it?
Yes, we are. This man looks so sarcastically proud as he says this. An elite group of professionals attempting to solve, right now, the energy crisis through biomolecular manipulation. Most people don't know, but sometime in the 1920s, something happened, and it changed a lot of people. And people started, mutating and evolving a little faster than normal. So people like you three have just like this little interesting quirk, I guess. Normally you wouldn't even know, but we know.
Uh-huh. And the murder room, that was...
Oh, that was just sort of to make sure that you guys weren't dumb as shit. Because what we will be doing in a matter of maybe an hour or so, we just wanted to make sure you guys weren't like gonna crack under the pressure. So, just a quick little easy in and out 5-minute escape room test. Wasn't that hard. It's stupid questions, math.
Would
you guys
that
got
have
it.
killed us?
Oh yeah. Like I said, you guys don't, and I hate to say it like this, but you don't really have a choice, because we do have some information on you. Doesn't really matter how we got it. I would be more than happy to show it to you if you don't believe us, which I would assume you don't. But we just have some proof about some stuff you guys have done in your life, and I would assume that you know what we're speaking of. You wouldn't really want that getting around, but yeah. If you help us and the plan succeeds, we are prepared to erase all of that, all data from anywhere. Sort of just like erase the crime itself. And if you like, oh, and money. There will be money. I forgot. Most people like money. There will be money involved. And then if you fail, what was it? I think we're going to leak all your information to everyone you've ever known and care about, as well as the media and the police.
Sweet.
Can I make a roll?
Blackmail.
Yes, it is blackmail.
Okay, when he said most people like money, Sue's kind of like squints her eyes. I want to roll spot hidden to see if this is like some kind of lizard person.
Okay, go for it.
Beth, your dice are wonderful. That's a hard success.
He is a full-grown human man. He just looks like an asshole.
Oh, great.
Mr. Brent, I have 2 questions for you.
All right.
The first one, I forgot, so we'll get back to that one. The second question I had was the 2 human heads in the second question in the escape room. Were they kissing in the bag? I need to know.
Whatever. Yes, sure. They're making out hot and heavy. You fucking weirdo. Cool. So any other questions about any of this, or are you guys good to go?
Yeah, no,
I remembered my first question. Are you single?
I I am currently, yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, yeah, safe time travel. I feel like we're all kind of dodging around that.
Okay.
What? What?
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. You're gonna get briefed on this anyway. So we have been working with a man named Dr. Roger B. Hobblescobble. And last week, Roger was unfortunately assassinated.
Oh God.
It was
Roger.
it was very bad timing. So before he did though, die, we were working with him to develop some really interesting technology, stuff that we have no idea how he, thought of or had access to the kind of tech that we did. You'll understand why, but anyway, Roger helped us discover a lot of interesting things you can do with molecules, and the ability to keep them alive when otherwise they should probably be dead. Which means you. So Roger got assassinated, and we want to send you guys back so you can figure out who did it and stop it. And if you do, great, and we can continue working with Dr. Roger, probably solve the energy crisis within maybe a year's time. And also, I guess we technically, if this works, we do have time travel capabilities, but it's still like in beta, so that's gonna have to be like a very strict non-disclosure agreement between all of us after this. If you guys like live and make it and stuff, where you won't sorry, Mark just texted me. I assassinated Roger. Mark, I'm so sorry. That'd be really funny and really cool, but unfortunately, there's no way you could have assassinated Roger, and you will find out why.
God damn it! No, I didn't. I promise.
But yeah, so that's about it. Your mission is simple. We will send you back a week before the doctor's assassination. We'll give you a bunch of tools, weapons, money. You guys are just sort of infiltrating the area, and you just have to find him. We'll tell you where he's at. We would prefer if you tried to make as little contact with him as possible, just due to timeline stuff. But essentially, we just want you to stop anyone from killing him this week. So, limitations. You do only have 1 week to do this for multiple reasons. One, the machine we're running only runs once every 6 months. We have to, essentially build it up from the ground up because we just decimate all of the materials essentially by the end of that week. And it will run straight for a week. At the end of the week, we will use your anchor point and we will pull you right back. And as long as your mission's complete, then bam bam, your guys are good to go. You go home, you're a lot richer, and no one will ever find out what the fuck you did.
Can I have a moment to talk to my compatriots?
I don't care. He doesn't move though.
I turn to them and I say, "So hi. I feel like we weren't really properly introduced. My name is Suze. Who do I have the pleasure of working with today?"
You can call me Park.
Sorry, Park. Didn't mean to cut you off there. I'm Pete. How's it going?
Pete, Park. I guess you can call me Poos if that'll be easier.
Oh no, I don't think I will.
The three Pamigos.
The three Pamigos.
Oh god.
Listen though.
Wait, I don't like that name though.
The three Pamigos?
Which name,
like
the three
that.
Pamigos or Poos? Which one do you not like?
Poos.
Alright, no Poos.
Yeah.
We'll just be the three Pamigos.
Yeah.
Listen though. Do you think we could just take this guy on? He's been divorced 3 times. How tough could he be?
I mean,
If you guys glance over at the man, he is he's very asleep.
He's probably pretty emotionally damaged. We could probably hurt his mental state too.
I don't know. He's pretty powerful. He did just fall asleep instantly.
That is kind of true. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, he's
And
probably
I
like,
did
Who even can do that?
he blows a little snot bubble and it pops and he wakes up and he's like, oh shit. Are you guys done yet? I'm really, really tired.
It's
ah,
only been like a minute, sir.
I stayed up all night planning your kidnapping, alright? Like, this took a lot of effort to not let anyone...
You should have planned for more than one night. Come on.
Don't criticize me, alright? I work best
No,
under
I'm
pressure.
gonna.
wait.
I
Okay,
mean-
hang on. Time travel. You know what? You're not even the time travel guy. I'm gonna direct my time travel question to the time travel guy. Can I have my fucking wallet back, please?
No?
What? How am I supposed to buy things in 1 week ago land?
Oh, no, we'll be giving you, like $1,000. Don't worry about it.
Do I get a new identity? What if I get pulled over by the cops?
You'll also be given a new idea. Let me tell you, where you're going, it won't matter.
Where we're going was a week ago, right? In the real world.
It
Um,
does matter because you still
it
needed
was-
an ID and everything a week ago.
It's a week ago, about 100 years ago.
What?
What?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you'll find out this anyway. So we don't know how, and I don't necessarily like dabbling with Roger. He's very nice, works with the scientists, great and all. But he is from sometime in the 1920s. I don't remember the year. And yeah, he contacted us one day. Said he was looking to create a brighter future, and God, it took us so long to be able to actually start working with this man, because if you just hear like the fucking TV start talking to you, the radio, your phone, he was connecting with us everywhere. But
So he's also a time traveler.
yes and no. He never physically came to the future, and he can't. That would create all kinds of... Oh my god, I don't even know what that would do to the time stream. It would do a lot of damage. No, he said he had a partner who had a way of creating a lot of energy, and they also helped him develop the technology he needed to contact us, which he would not share with us. But he did help us develop the time travel. He knows a lot about molecules for someone from that time period. But it did not stop him from getting assassinated, which was not supposed to happen. Dr. Hobblescobble wasn't like a pivotal feature in the 20s, so there's not a lot of information about his assassination. One day he was talking to us, the next he was gone, and when we looked it up on the internet, the dirt and like the data webs and all that, we did eventually find his name on an obituary for the date he stopped talking to us. And it just sort of was listed under like a mysterious incident. The guy was only in his 30s and seemed pretty fucking lively, so we assume assassination. Something killed him.
So to clarify, are we going 1 week into the past or 100 years and 1 week into the past?
My number B, my good guy, number B.
All right.
Okay, can we...
Oh.
Oh boy. So, are you like the middleman? Are we going to be speaking to someone else? Because I don't want to waste your time. I'm sure you don't want to waste ours. Type of deal. If there's like a next level, like if I can just Karen into the manager's office and get my refund already. Type of deal.
Oh, I mean, I'm sort of like your handler. We'll be discussing a lot before you go, but once we get you set up in the machine and stuff, you can ask the scientists all the questions you want. Those eggheads know everything there is to know about that damn machine. I got chosen because I care very little for most things, and it's very easy for me to handle you guys because I like my job and I like doing cool stuff like this. But if you guys don't really make it out, I won't be like that sad. It'll be kind of a hassle. So I'm trying my best to work with you here. But
you have a way with words, don't you?
thank you. My wife said the same thing.
Which one?
All of them.
Ex-wife.
Oh shit, you're right. All of them.
We're not gonna get along. Okay, well, I think that's it for me on the question department. All seems pretty straightforward. I don't want to get blackmailed. I think you're probably just gonna kill me, but that's fine. I think
No. He like reaches down into his little briefcase and he pulls out 3 contracts and he's like, "Nope, ironclad contracts, right here."
That's all well and good. I'm just saying that maybe you're sending us to that 100 years and a week ago in the sky type of deal. You know what I mean? Like, this is just like polite, way over the top assassination to see if how humans respond to being totally lied to about sci-fi technology type of deal. I'll sign your paper, sure, whatever. But I'm just telling you, I think that my death is pretty close at hand.
It could be. You should definitely work on avoiding that. But here you go. Here's a pen.
All right, I click it, and I look over the document.
It's pretty much what he just reiterated, but like in legal jargon. You're signing this. You are agreeing to take part in this project. In doing so, you're going to promise to do the job and complete it. Once completion is assured and the success rate of the mission is assured, you will be given, I think, $1 million, and all of your past crimes that had been investigated and documented will be sealed and destroyed. But should you fail the mission, you will be released without harm, and your documents will be leaked.
Is there a lot of other complicated legal jargon that I can't quite comprehend?
No, I think that's about it. They're not trying to it's not a contract that's like, this looks like it might be trying to deceive you. It's just what he said, but like someone who was competent wrote it.
All right, I sign it.
All right, cool.
I sign it as well, but ASMR edition, so we get that.
Oh, that's sexy. I like that.
And that one's for all the people that like listening to things out there.
All right, well, Pete, I guess that just leaves you, old buddy.
Let me make it a side note that Pete's been glaring at him this whole time. He
Brent looks
doesn't
up.
take his eyes off of him, and he just signs the paper.
Cool. Brent does that weird sleepy blink where he blinks 2 eyes at different times.
Put in Pete gags.
He's so romantic.
I imagine a frog, his eyes are bulbous.
No,
And you just hear
I was imagining
a little squish.
He can be a little squished. I was imagining
No, his eyes squish when they blink.
Blink back into his head like a frog.
I was imagining almost like a Detective Gumshoe, but angry and chiseled and a mega douchebag.
See, I was thinking Mr. Bean, but an asshole.
Brent Bean.
Oh my
Make
god.
him Mr. Bean, but horrible.
I just realized Pete's initials are PP.
PP.
So
All
are
right.
yours.
Brent takes...
Sorry,
Wait,
I was
what?
thinking of Brent because Brent's initials are BB. I was like, yeah, you're
BB.
also PP. Come on, Mark, get it together. And I realized I'm stupid.
Oh wait, I have one more
Brent
question.
Okay.
Okay, I know we're going 100 years, whatever. Where exactly are we going to be?
You will be in, where the hell is it? Sandbarrow?
You're
Sandbarrow?
fucking
I fucking hate
incompetent,
that
bro.
town.
Yeah, Sandba? Sandba.
Sinzaba.
Sinzaba? No, that
I'd rather
sounds
go to
that sounds-
Sandbar.
I've heard Sandbar is very nice this time of year. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might be
Pete-
Sandba. I think
Pete
it's
gets out of his chair and starts walking to the door.
the door's locked.
He's trying to open it anyway. He's done with what's his face, BB.
Brent
Brent Bean.
Brent does that weird blink again and stands up and he's like, "All right."
Wow.
PP gags again.
He puts the papers in a briefcase, locks it, and he's like, "All right. Well, if you guys want to follow me, I'll take you to the chamber thing, time room. I really need
Tell
a
me
nap.
we're going to the fucking Chamber of Secrets.
There's no secrets here, boy." And he opens the door.
Okay. I
Okay.
guess I go through and I say, "Do we get like a last meal?"
If you got, I don't know. You can talk to the scientist. I don't know.
I'm kind of hungry.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I think we've been knocked out for like 12 hours.
Oh, you've been knocked out for 2 days.
2
Oh.
days. I collapse.
How did wait? Hey, Brent. First I help Poos up, and then I say, hey, Brent, how did we go to the bathroom?
What you don't feel like you're extremely hungry and dehydrated? Come on.
PP
No, don't worry.
turns
Check
away
your
because he doesn't want to hear the answer.
check your little arm bows. There's like an injection mark where we gave you an IV and stuff because they accidentally gassed you guys too hard. It was
Oh.
RP.
Jeez.
Right, but how did PP go poo poo?
Oh, I mean, it just kind of fell out.
Oh God.
I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
PP
Don't-
cries.
All right, let's get this show underway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the scientists will give you some food, or they might tell you it's way too dangerous for you to eat food, and then they'll give you some money and you can get 1920s food or something.
Shit. Wait. Oh, that's right. We're getting $1,000.
Yeah, to split between the three of you.
Dude, we're gonna be rich.
We're gonna be 1920s rich.
Hell yeah. PP goes to give Poos a high five.
All right.
Unfortunately, money is about all we can give you because everything else that is going to be like, the molecular makeup of it will be, interrupted when you guys go. So you will have the money. We do know how to transfer that. Unfortunately, this is semi-new technology, so we don't know how to transfer your clothes or anything else, which is why we're giving you so much money, because you're going to have to buy clothes and weapons and stuff. But
we're not
going
going to turn into some... Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Brent. I just have an important question.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay, thanks. You sound so interested. We're not going to turn into some weird, what are they called? Krell, the weird, fucking, when you warp
Cronenbergs?
somewhere and then you get melded together.
Like
What'd
a
you say?
centipede? Like a
Wait,
centipede?
what did... No, it's like Krell something, I don't know. I don't know. We're
Cronenbergs.
not going to get morphed together.
No, like I said, you got. Oh, sorry, my bad. I dropped all my pretzels. He starts picking up. He starts picking up pretzels.
Sue's starts grabbing them and eating them.
He's like, no, that's why we picked you guys. The way your molecules work is when we send you back, your molecules have this special state thing where you just you won't die. We sent stuff back, it never came back. But
Okay.
it didn't have the right molecules, and we didn't have an anchor.
So, Brent, what you're saying is our molecules will be all rearranged?
No,
Like a phantom?
Some sort of phantom?
No. You won't be. You're not cool enough to be a phantom.
What about a ghost?
No, because thankfully you will be very solid at the end of it.
Will we have snow white hair and glowing green eyes?
You wish.
We'll be able to walk through walls?
Disappear or fly? No. No. Here, if you guys want to come with me, I will introduce you to the egghead, and he can answer your questions with.
Sorry, the who?
Wait, are we getting eggs?
Yeah, probably. The scientists, you dinders. Oh my god.
Take us to egg.
Egg.
Listen, Pete's just fucking with Brent at this point.
Yeah, Brent doesn't look like he's he doesn't care at all. He's answering you and he's talking, but there's like zero emotion in his eyes. It's just emptiness.
Right, so he's a verbal punching bag.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
He starts sort of like trudging down the hallway, and the hallway is very like white and sterile. And there's doors, but there's no windows or anything, so you just hear like noises coming through the doors. Some of them sound mechanical, some of them sound a little bit more biological, until he takes you to like this one big green door, and he scans his eyeball into the little eye slot and starts heading on through. Waves for you guys to join him.
I go.
All right. Did the other two go?
Yeah.
Pete's following.
You guys go in the room, and the room is massive. It is a huge chamber with like it's set up in like 2 stages. So you have the upstairs area where you are, that is sort of like a big glass wall looking down into a larger, more open chamber with this massive device that is being worked on by like a team of like 50 people. There are 3 chairs. They're hooking them up and testing things and writing down and arguing and running around. It's really crazy. And upstairs where you are, which is sort of like looks like a viewing / like control center, there is a tall blonde woman with her hair pulled very tightly back, scribbling madly into a notebook and looking over some numbers. And Brent goes, Dr. Laura, can you please answer the questions of our 3 candidates, because I just genuinely don't care. I never cared enough to learn about all. And Laura cuts off. She's like, shut the fuck up, Brent. Yes, I will talk to them. I will talk to them. Go away! I do not want to see you until we've begun initiation. This is already so weird and off schedule because of you got your team and your stupid gas. Have they eaten yet? Did you feed them?
I had some pretzels.
No, he did not.
He's like, no, I didn't remember if I was supposed to do that or not. And they're like, Brent! Okay. Hi, I am very sorry about the way this man has been treating you, and the situation you may have found yourself in. Very much want to apologize for that. My name is Dr. Laura, Dr. Laura Oma. So if you guys want to follow me, I can get you some food. You definitely want to eat before we send you out. Otherwise, it'll be extremely uncomfortable, and you might pass out and get very sick, which we don't want. So if you follow me, you guys, I'll take you to like the kitchen area. I'll just whip you something up. I can answer all your questions. More than happy to do so. Give me 1 second. She slams a button down and she's like, Jerry, I need Jerry, look at me, Jerry. I need you to keep an eye on the controls up here. I have to go take care of the candidates because our handler doesn't understand how to handle anything. So please, Jerry. All right, if you guys want to follow me, I'll take you over there.
Yeah, for sure.
I follow her. I trust her with my life.
She leads you. Sorry, go ahead.
Pete has a crush on her.
She's very pretty, but she also looks like she's a lot of high maintenance work. And as you guys are following her out into a separate room, you sort of see Brent, like, it looks like he's walking through mud all the time. He just sort of slips away and goes somewhere else.
Park is willing to bet 5 modern day dollars that Brent and this woman are our ex husband and wife.
Yes, I completely agree.
100%.
I won't confirm nor deny.
Okay, I slide up
Okay.
to Dr. Oma, and I say, "So, Doc, what's the weather like in Sandsburg 100 years and a week ago?"
Sandsburg.
Sandsburg.
You're not going to Sandsburg. You're going to Sinzaba.
Since a what?
I fucking
Sinzaba,
told you
Connecticut.
guys.
What the fuck's a
I told
Sinsaba?
you.
Sinzaba is the name of a town in Connecticut.
We're going to fucking Connecticut?
You're in Connecticut.
We're in Connecticut?
Yes. We're currently in Bridgeport.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. It's easy to hide a facility here. We're currently in Connecticut, and we will be sending you to Sinzaba. You will be, I think, somewhere right on the outskirts of town. If we're correct, if we're incorrect, on being able to send you places, which I do apologize. We haven't been able to test that. From what the math we do have and the research we've been doing, I think we have like a 30% chance of getting you in Sinzaba, but we do have about a 70% chance of you just poop right out into Bridgeport and you just have to get to Sinzaba.
Naked.
And that is unfortunately the one big unknown in this whole mess. But I can promise you that we will successfully be able to send you across and get you back. I promise.
I have a question that Mr. Brent has brought to my attention because now that we are confronted by someone who is much more knowledgeable on the situation, Brent was so kind to mention to us that clothes will not transfer back in time.
No. So, did he explain to you how we're going to be able to get you, specifically you as your molecules, your mass, back in time?
Something about molecules.
Vaguely, maybe.
Okay.
He seemed pretty dense. He didn't seem to know what was going on.
He's so dumb. He's so dumb. I don't know why he's in charge, but let me explain. It's very exciting. We're so excited about this project because it could mean so much for so many different people down the line. If we can figure out how to manipulate it correctly, we might be able to cure disease, illnesses, turn back time in people. But for right now, the fact that we can time travel at all is just exhilarating. I'm getting ahead. Sorry. Okay, so what we do, we need people to have a very specific mutation, which the three of you do have, which allows us to sort of freeze, almost like a cryostasis, freeze your molecules. You will be sort of like, in a really grotesque way, disassembled, just enough so that your molecules spread out far enough that you are able to traverse the universe and the time stream and space, like bouncing marbles off of a surface, and then they bounce. And as long as you do the math correctly and you aim correctly and you know what you're doing, you can bounce them all into a specific place, like a cup. And for anyone else, doing so would result in the molecules either dispersing far enough apart that we can't bring you back, you just won't exist anymore, or the freezing process either freezes too hard and then the molecules will break, or they just sort of like die. But this mutation makes it so that your molecules are so dense and almost perfect that when we freeze them, they will hold your shape even when we sort of like it's almost like being turned into a ghost. You will be both tangible and intangible, and will bounce all of your marbles as one into the cup, which is, this place and time that we want to send you.
But you're not actually gonna put us in a cup, right?
No, you won't be in a cup. That's just the way we're doing the math, so we don't, drop you off in like 1854, and your leg ends up in 1970.
Right.
Oh, that would be unfortunate.
It would be very unfortunate, but we are very sure that you guys will be fine. And by this point, you have made it to the kitchen, and she's sort of like opening all the cabinets, and she goes like, help yourself to whatever's in here. Freezer's fully stocked. The fridge is fully stocked. There's a bunch of snacks. Eat your fill. Don't make yourself sick. That would be really bad, but just Go nuts. Get your energy back up. You're gonna need it.
Oh, jeez.
Park drinks a cup of milk with ice in it.
The good doctor looks a little taken aback, but it says nothing.
Can I just say I feel personally attacked because I do that?
This is a personal attack for Mark. He drinks cups of normal milk with ice in them.
Okay, no, but hear me out. If you're having like something sweet and chocolatey, you want that nice ice cold milk, bro.
No.
Ew.
All right,
I'm
fuck you guys.
lactose.
Pete,
I'm lactose intolerant.
you want ice cold almond milk, Beth.
I drink oat milk. It's better for the environment.
I drink oat milk with
It's
ice.
true.
Pete
Ew.
is rummaging through looking for some oatmeal.
You find 2 different kinds of oatmeal. You find Quick Oats, and you find Quaker's Strawberries and Cream brand oatmeal.
Sponsored by Quaker.
Is there any cinnamon and spice?
There you can put cinnamon spice into the Quick Oats. Those are unflavored.
Pete's about to whip up some gourmet oatmeal. He's gonna impress Laura with his skills.
Laura's not paying attention. She's on her phone.
I'm definitely gonna get
Okay.
Kraft Mac and Cheese, sponsored by Kraft.
Ooh.
Cool. All right. Well, you guys eat your lunch. You feel a lot better. Laura lets you use the bathroom like normal people. And once you guys are all set, she takes you back to the chamber, where Jerry is sort of like slapping buttons, and she's like, "Oh my God, Jerry, what the fuck are you doing?" And Jerry looks up and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought like, didn't we want to test it?" She's like, "No, Jerry, did you activate it?" And he was like, "No, I haven't, not yet. I was about to though. Are we not testing it before we send them?" And she's like, "No, Jerry, if we test it, we won't be able to use it for 6 more months." And Jerry's like, "Oh, I always forget that we have to charge the machine." And Dr. Laura turns to the 3 of you and she's like, "When you get out of here, can you please take me with you?"
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Pete leans over to Laura and he's like, "Hey, you want me to assassinate him?"
What?
What?
No, she laughs a little confusedly and she's like, no. Unfortunately, Jerry might be useless, but he is extremely good at calculating that whole like bouncing the marble thing. That's all Jerry. I just kind of thought maybe he could watch some fucking buttons, but unfortunately, Jerry, I'm gonna have to ask you to go back downstairs, and you've lost commander privileges. And Jerry looks kind of sad.
Okay. Well, I don't think I have much left to do. I'm still partially convinced this is a murder machine, but I've also come to terms with that. So, 1920s or death, either way, I'm good to go. So, and anyone else need anything?
Nope. All set to go. Got a belly
Great.
full of cinnamon and spice oatmeal.
I
Great.
take your oatmeal.
You take
From his
my
stomach?
oatmeal?
From his
I
stomach?
teleport it out of your body.
The marbles.
Ew.
You like pick me up and put me upside down, and you're like shaking me for lunch money, and then soggy oatmeal falls out of my pockets.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, wait. Actually, yes. I do that.
Peter looks ashamed.
Dr. Laura looks horrified.
Suze gets in the
Peter's
machine.
red.
Peter, I need you to know, it would not have gone to the 1920s with us.
Listen, I could have said I had oatmeal in my pocket for like 90 years or something.
It doesn't work like that. It wouldn't have gone back in time.
Okay, I'm just gonna get in the machine now.
All right, Dr. Laura hooks you up onto the machine. She's like, "Oh, I did forget to mention one thing. Did he tell you what your anchor was? How we're gonna be able to pull you back?"
No.
I'm assuming our blood.
No. No, unfortunately, this is 100% reversible, by the way. And painless. 100% painless. but we do need to keep a part of you here so that when we call your molecules back, it's got somewhere to go.
Will
you know?
we have this piece of us in the 1920s?
No. So you're gonna just miss a finger. You're just gonna leave one finger here. And it's gonna be totally It's gonna be totally painless. You're gonna wake up in the 20s, and it's just gonna kind of look like you had a finger amputated. From the knuckle.
Pete raises his hand.
Yes, Pete.
Can you take like my ear or my toe or something?
Why would you volunteer your ear?
I kind of like my fingers.
Yeah, I kind of like my fingers too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a toe.
My line of work requires my hands. I'm very good with them.
I'll see what I can do. We kind of programmed it for fingers.
Okay. Well,
so
if there's anything you could do, that's fine. But if not, that's cool too. Thanks, Laura.
Here's a better question. Does it have to be the whole finger? Or can it be a partial finger?
No, it's gonna be it was gonna be whatever finger you guys don't give a shit about. Preferably not your thumb, since that is quite important, and it's gonna be from the knuckle up.
Well, if you do have to take a finger, take my left ring finger.
Okay. I will.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Let's all do our left ring fingers.
That might be suspicious.
The three Pamigos.
The three Pamigos!
You can always just claim that you got into a bad case of
left ring finger mumps.
Yeah, or the plague or something.
Or the plague.
Just,
Plague.
I don't know. The people in the 1920s are very suspicious and also very not that great. From what I've heard from Dr. Roger, very charming man. So please give him my regards if you do end up encountering him. But I will leave that up to Brent, who will be giving you one last little talking to before we send you through, since he is your handler, and we don't have any way of communicating with you once you're there. It's just we send you through, the machine starts counting back, and when the week is up, we pull you back, whether you're done or not.
The three plague Migos.
Great. I will go check out that toe situation. Meanwhile, Brent. And Brent sort of like slides into the room. He's like, "Hey guys, what's up? I took a nap."
I bet you did, Brent.
Brent, I lost
like
my
shit.
finger to a horrible meat grinder accident. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it. I'm shocked.
Whoa, hey, that's crazy. I was gonna say I'm a chef and I chopped mine off.
Whoa! Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow,
I was going to say that I had a chef chop mine off in a meat grinder.
Whoa! That's irresponsible.
It was awful.
Hey, Brent.
Huh? Oh, yeah?
Hey, you took a nap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I said you still look like shit.
I didn't hear you earlier, but I do appreciate the compliment.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Anyway, just for a formal reminder, who is your target?
Dr. Ross Geller.
Nope.
Dr. Olin Rogers.
Nope.
Dr. Rolling
Brent.
Oats.
Nope.
Brent, I have a question for you.
Nope. I need my question answered first.
No, my
Wait, I
question
know
is
who the
much more
target is.
important. What's the man's name that we're going back to talk to?
All right. Let me.
Wait, we're not
reiterate.
talking to him.
No, wait. I know who the target
Give
is.
me.
Okay.
It's Brent.
No. We're
No.
talking to Brent.
Exactly. We have to kill him.
Oh.
No, it's Roger.
Roger
Oh.
B. Hobblescobble.
Roger B. Hobblescobble. I basically said that.
What's the B stand for?
Just gonna write that down.
Butthole probably. I don't know.
Roger B.
alright.
Hobblescobble. All right.
Oh, I had that written down already.
Okay. Roger B. Hobblescobble.
Because I'm typing it.
Are you going to talk to Roger Hobblescobble?
No.
No.
Not
Beautiful.
much. Not much.
A plus. Not at all.
Not at all. That's not what you
Try-
said earlier.
Try to talk to Roger Hobblescobble, 0. But if you absolutely must, do it as minimally as possible because we don't even want him to know he was about to be assassinated because we don't know anything about his assassination. It's just best to stop it before it happens, if you can handle that. And then we can just keep going, making energy.
Ah.
Sounds good.
Cool. Let's see. Was there anything else I was supposed to tell you guys? Saving a man. Money. Oh my god, yeah. He pulls out a thick stack of bills. He's like, keep these together. One of you holding it in your hands. That money was created specifically to be like real money in the 20s. That's not old as shit. So it should work totally fine. And once again, you will, come to 100% naked, clutching a bunch of money. So be prepared for that.
I take the money.
Great. There's $1,000. All right, cool. That's about it. Just try not to die and do your best, and you will come home heroes and millionaires.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. Ready for death. Anyone
Nice.
else have any last things to say before we probably die?
No.
Brent looks like a platypus.
Yep, yeah, he sure does. All right, let's get in.
All right,
right.
let's do it.
Jerry straps you guys in. Dr. Laura comes over, gives you guys a very thorough once-over to make sure you guys are in correctly. And she was like, you guys excited? Are you ready?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, see you on the other side. Well, no, wait, no, I won't. See you guys in a week. And she pushes a button, and you guys white out.
Yeah, baby.
And that is where we'll end it today. That's as far as I've written.
Oh no, I was so
Woo.
excited.
This is really good so far, Beth.
Oh,
you.
I was so ready.
I'm very excited for the next part.
My mouth hurts so badly. My jaw's in a lot of pain.
Oh, I bet. Well, you
Just
go
take it
rest
off.
up. All right.
Can I excite everyone tremendously real quick and just say that it's snowing right now, and it's been snowing since we started recording?
Oh my
What?
goodness. Oh my
heard it.
god.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Wait, I don't see any snow. I don't want to get up from my computer, but I
What?
believe you. Is it snowing
It's
really
like-
hard?
It's like a flurry. It's
Oh,
like
wait!
the big fat snowflakes.
Oh my god, it just started! Like, it was literally nothing, and now I see it.
This one? Okay, yeah. So I'm coming in good again. Will?
That's me. I'm Will.
There we go. Mark? Mark is in space. That's right. Okay. I don't know if I should pause this because now I'm worried that if I do, I lose everything. No, I gotta because I have to hear it played back. Do me a favor, just talk for a minute. I'm recording right now because I just want you to be able to hear this down the line.
Okay, I don't really see how it could be that bad.
Bark. Yeah, sorry, Adam gave me a bowl of spaghetti as soon as we started recording.
The very instant I hit record, we got the spaghetti.
I'm just staring at it because I have no way of muting myself since I'd have to get up and go to the other computer to mute myself. So I can't even eat it. Unless we,
Listen, I was
Oh gosh.
pause.
eating corn dogs when we started, so.
Yeah, but you're not eating them while we record. Or if you are, you're muting yourself. Anyway, I'm sorry, Will.
You're good. I'm waiting for my dog to get comfortable because she's making so much noise right now.
Suze was
Are
about to
you
ask.
this
Oh, sorry.
charming with every single person you?
Will, can you
Absolutely.
redo that? Wait, hang on, because I stepped all over that. Will, do that again, please.
That's what I was thinking.
All right, that's fine. I respect that. So I don't know about you guys, but I've actually been in like a VR station like for the last month and a half, just fully immersed in the world of Skyrim VR.
Oh
Um,
heck yeah.
I haven't really left. Like, when my character goes to bed, I also go to bed, and I've just been kind of in like stasis for like a month and a half. So, like,
Heck
have I
I
missed anything?
no,
Any word from the other
no.
provinces?
I have been exclusively playing Animal Crossing and
Oh yeah.
Apex Legends, and
I
it's quite a jarring contrast.
I beat Final Fantasy 15 4 times.
Wow,
Oh,
that's incredible. You must be
And
like a
then
pro.
Max, you could call me that. I'm gonna audition for next year's what are they called? That speedrun event.
Oh,
Games done
GDDQ.
fast. Yeah, games done quick or something. Yeah. That's me. I'm gonna be the first Final Fantasy 15 speedrunner.
Wow, that's
speaking
beautiful.
of Final Fantasy, I went to go get mine from the local GameStop, but they were sold out even though I pre-ordered it. So I went to Walmart and I got it because I'm a hack. I'm a
Hell yeah.
fraud.
It
For real.
happens.
I'm a sellout.
I put a
So my
no, Mark,
Sorry,
go
go ahead,
ahead.
Max. No, 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 mine is off topic.
Oh, well, I was just gonna talk about Animal Crossing while we're waiting.
Oh, well, mine's just super quick. My timer has been stuck at 8 seconds. Uh, like for our call,
It's the
and I keep
longest
looking
eight
down, and
seconds
I'm
you've
like,
ever
why?
had.
Wow, this is crazy.
This is such a short call.
You know what? You know what I think it is? I think it's a sign that this is actually not my life. You know how you have like 8 seconds or of brain activity or something before you die?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's what this is.
That's what it is.
I'm
My
just
my
reliving
Animal
everything.
Crossing flag is bold and brash.
My Animal Crossing flag, I saw someone make a really um very high contrast wisteria tree. And I decided I could do it slightly better and more
Mhm.
magical looking, so I made mine a purple wisteria tree on a big moss ball, and I'm
Okay,
pretty proud of it.
Okay.
that's
My Animal
beautiful.
Crossing flag is the default.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But I have like 10 million bells, and I fully upgraded my house, so that's pretty cool.
Holy
Hell
crap.
yeah.
I
Oh
just
yeah,
sold
you
a
still
bunch
have
of fucking
turnips,
turnips.
right? Yeah.
I went to like 3 different people's town, and I just
Yes.
sold all its turnips.
Fun
I
fact.
still
Oh,
have
sorry, go.
like 17 million left in the bank from that one time we did that for hours.
Yeah. Yep.
I
I went through mine. Go ahead, Max.
I did one round of the Animal Crossing turnip market, and I was so hooked on it that I've actually started investing real money.
Oh yes.
Like I downloaded an app so that I could do it every day.
Damn,
Yes.
Max. I respect that. That's the real hustle.
It's been a wild ride, and I feel like Animal Crossing prepared me for it.
And
Animal
then you know
Crossing
what you can
says
do,
the
Max?
stock market in real life is absolutely insane, but at least you don't have to sell your stocks once a week.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
can long haul it.